Good morning, Dara. Good morning, Dara.
Morning.
Morning, Casey.
Morning.
Oh, she's wearing her jumper. Yay.
Yep.
Wait,
Figured I'd
no,
give it a
let's
show.
get connected. Oh, Dara, you're wearing your beautiful top too. Oh my goodness.
I'm wearing my
I can't
crazy
hear.
pants.
Wow. That is amazing. Good morning, Suzette.
Good morning.
Good morning, Faye.
Hi.
Well, I think we're missing Doreen, and I sure miss Gay. I hope everything's okay. This would be the second Monday we didn't see her. Okay, maybe Doreen is waking up late. We'll go ahead and get started. You didn't have anything to share on Friday, Suzette. Do you have anything to report this morning?
I didn't do any sewing. I did stuff for my mom, and I have another house I checked on, so I did that. And I've been feeding the neighbors' cats while they're gone. I did go to Joanne's again.
Yay, let's make you big for this. Hang on 1 second. Here comes Usha. She'll want to see this pretty fabric too. Let's let her get in the room. Oh, we're in the garden again. That's nice.
Hi.
Good morning, Usha.
Good morning.
You're just in time. Suzette's about to show off her fabric finds. This should get your week off to a great start.
I'm ready.
This
All
is really, really bright. This is that pop.
Love.
Ooh, that's gonna be pretty.
What kind of fabric is it? Knit?
It's cotton. What would you say it is, Casey? Like, has a little tiny bit of stretch. Yeah.
It's from the pop group.
Yeah.
That most of that was cotton knit. Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't have a huge amount of, I mean, it's got like 25% stretch, but it's not one of those that, when you hold it up, it kind of, drapes. It is fairly stable.
Yeah, this
Very
is
fun.
navy. That's the same pop also.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a Galleria polyester
Mm-hmm.
spandex, I think.
It's so nice. So with Suzette, have you got to work with the Galleria ones yet?
Yeah. And this is navy. I forgot what it is, but it's feels like what you would make dress pants out of. It's not real
What is it?
strong.
Like maybe a ponte knit.
Yeah, something like that. It feels like a pair of dress pants to me.
Oh.
And then this, I think, is like seersucker.
Yep.
What color is it? It looks white to me. Is it white and gray?
White and kind of light blue.
Oh, it is. Okay, it looks gray on my monitor.
Yeah.
And I have more, but it's in the wash. And then I got this is like a home deck.
Ooh, pretty. It's like patchwork home deck.
Yeah. But it was on the clearance, whatever was left on the bolt I got.
That
call
was
you.
fun.
Hey,
And
Susan,
then-
pick me up.
I have a
Ooh.
Oh, that's glorious.
Those are Walmart, so I'm not sure what they are.
And you just got them this weekend?
Yeah, I went to check on that house that I check on for somebody that lives in New Jersey. And since I was over that way, I went to 2 different Walmarts because the one I normally go to does not have the bundles.
That was a good find. I love the colors.
Yeah,
Wow,
What is
no
the
pattern?
plan?
I got a couple patterns. They're ones I wrote down that someone else in the group has
Do
purchased.
you have them
before.
right there? Sometimes it's fun to see the pictures on them.
Mhm.
So you were the stash building phase of sewing.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
was looking for something that had a
Yeah,
different-
I was looking too. So that's nice.
For
These
that
are-
navy, will you use that navy pant fabric for those?
Yeah, I'm
Those
gonna try it.
Really pretty.
And these are jeans. I'll have to wait till I get more adventurous.
Hey, I got the same one.
And these have different waistband too.
Cute.
I have that one and I like it.
I've
Yeah.
got both of those and I've made them like 20 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
They're really great basics.
Cute, cute.
Oh, that's
This is
nice.
cute. Yeah,
French open.
and I like this one.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
And then somebody made this, I think.
I love that. That must have been Doreen. That looks like her style, doesn't it?
Yeah. And this, I don't like the hat, but I think this is cute.
I do like the hat, Suzette. Oh, wow.
And then I was going for waistbands.
Those are cute
Um,
too.
So that's about it.
That
This
was a good
It's
haul.
about it. That's a lot.
Your cart was full.
My husband's like, "Oh, you going fabric shopping?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah."
Oh, he invited you to go?
Oh no, he tells me go whenever.
Wow, that's so fun. Nice work. Those are gorgeous. Okay, I'm really excited to see Casey's suit on.
Oh, she has it on.
She does. It's such a beautiful color, Casey.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
Cute.
That looks so
Darling.
good.
It's so cute.
that's so cute, Casey.
Yeah, my
Adjust.
there we go.
There you go. Darling. Wow.
So cute.
Does it work as you intended?
Yes. Yes, it does.
That's a true masterpiece.
Natural air conditioner.
Yeah, so I will put a snap. I haven't put it on yet. I will put a snap on that bottom part where it was little, because it does get breezy here in the spring and summer, so we don't want that flopping in the breeze.
Yeah. Man, down in Florida, that would be the ultimate air conditioning system, right? Because it's hot spot that's so terrible.
Usha, do you know what she did?
Morning,
with
it's a
that?
little chilly here. Pardon?
I don't know if Usha knows what you did with that. I don't know if she was on.
Oh.
Listen.
I've made it with a drop seat so that I don't have to get totally undressed to use the bathroom when I'm wearing it.
Ah, okay, okay.
'Cause I don't know if you could tell, they're shorts. They're like little shorts rompers.
Uh-huh.
See?
Oh,
That's so cute.
And it just has a hook here and a hook here. And then it opens through the pockets.
So clever.
Really? That's very interesting. Wow.
you'll have to put on a leotard or something and demonstrate it to us.
Oh God. that might be
Yeah.
asking for too much.
So my leotards are definitely packed. In fact, I don't think I have any more, so we may have to wait a little while on that.
Casey. Oh, you're such a good sport, but nice work on that. That was a feat, an engineering feat, and you were successful.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
cute.
Did you make
Thanks.
it out to shop or sew or anything like that, Casey?
This weekend I was, well, Dave's sister passed on Saturday morning, so
Oh,
we spent Saturday,
Sorry.
yeah, we spent Saturday down in Phoenix with the family. I mean, she was terminal and she was going down very fast, so it was a release. So we're happy for her to be out of pain and such. So that's, that's what it is. So I didn't do a lot of sewing, but I did cut out a pattern for the baby onesie kind of sleeper thing. I got that cut out in all of its, from newborn to large, so that I'm ready to sew any size that the child is in a moment's notice.
Do you have the pattern nearby? Or like
Now I kind of put it away because I know I won't be able to get to it right away, but I did download something my daughter did ask for, was one of these
Is it a
bandana.
bib?
Yes. They're drool bibs. So like, when they start teething and stuff, they just put them on and let the drool hit that instead of their clothes and having to change. I know a couple times the t-shirt that they were wearing was so soaked with drool that I had to change I mean, it wasn't dirty, it was just wet. so
I've never heard of such a thing. That's brilliant.
yeah. So I mean, I used to put regular bibs on my kids when I wanted to kind of let the shirt last a little longer, but this is soft. You make it out of like you can make it out of like a cotton and then a terry cloth on the back, or I'm going to try making it out of some of the knits, the soft cotton knits I have.
You
because
can match.
I finished this one, so I thought I might try to make one out of that. So maybe. So yeah.
Exciting.
That. Oh, and then remember we just had Ramona do zippers, exposed zippers. I found this pattern.
Very
Ooh.
And it's got that zipper in. Only problem I'm having now is trying to find a zipper that's the same color as the fabric I wanted to work with. That, or else you have to do a print, because then you can pick any color that's close to something in it, and then it'll work better. But that's going to be one of my next, I think.
Does the long one that kind of has the ombre there, or tie-dye, does that have a zipper in the back, Casey? The long version?
No, it all has the zippers in the front. Let's see if I can get it.
Even that long one does? Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, with a mandarin collar. Here.
Is it for knit fabrics?
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's for I think 25% stretch. Yeah. So I thought I'd make. I have a bunch of knit, so we'll see if I can get some of it made up into that.
All right. And then you weren't at the house then either, so you don't have.
Oh, Dave went up for a little bit to finish up some of the flooring that we're putting down. I actually on Friday overdid the landscaping and kind of put my hip out, so I haven't been doing a whole lot.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, so it's getting better, and I just have to know that I can't. We have this huge yard cart, and it was full of dirt, and Dave was busy, so I'll just haul this down, and I think I overstretched. So
Oops. Uh-oh. Well,
oops. Yeah, now I only do half loads right now on.
Are you building it yourself and doing all the stuff by?
We're working with a builder who is letting us do some of the projects that we have the skills for. And so we've laid that linoleum, not linoleum, they call it vinyl click tile or whatever. It's kind of tongue and groove. So we're doing that. And I mean, I can shovel dirt. That doesn't take a whole lot of intelligence. So I've been kind of doing a lot of the landscaping in the dirt, making ditches, things like that.
Is this the most physical labor you've ever had to do in your life?
Well, I've always been active. I'm pretty proud of the swale where I've been moving rocks that are probably, some of them are 50 pounds plus. But yeah, I was active and then kind of took a dip, and then this is much more active. So yeah.
Yeah, this is hard work. Please do extend our condolences to Dave, Casey. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We saw her on Thursday, and she gave us both a kiss and smiled, and so we were able to say goodbye. So it was good.
That's beautiful. All right, let's see if we can get a better look at Dara's crazy dress.
Oh,
Wow.
I love it.
Is that the
Yeah.
mixed media one?
Yeah, this is the second one I made. Sorry.
They don't bother me, Dara. Not
neither.
one bit. We got 2 dogs. They bark all day long.
Anyway, this is the second one I made. I made this a whole size smaller than the first one. and it's still like plenty roomy. I mean, I can't imagine that I would ever go down to the extra small, but this is definitely like an oversized, loosey-goosey kind of dress. I think that's the style they're thinking of. It has like a ton of ease.
Yeah.
So
That's perfect for summertime.
yeah. Yeah.
Tell us about the neckline. It looks absolutely perfect.
Oh, it's just it has a facing piece, and you interface. Don't you start. You interface the that, and then you just sew it down. I don't know how they really want you to do it, because I always do it the same way, which is I don't do a folded over edge on this back side of this interfacing. I just serge it. So I'm doing like a 4-stitch serge on it. So it's much lighter weight and thinner. And then I top stitch it. And on this one, since I was going across multiple colors, I changed my thread because I didn't want the top stitching to be really obvious.
Oh my gosh.
So like you can't even see it.
You
Like,
can't. That's why I was like,
top stitched it.
oh,
And it,
nice.
without folding over that double side of that facing strip, you have so much less bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they want you to do things the way they want you to do them sometimes.
Yeah.
And I've seen some people do a similar thing where they use a sew-in interfacing. So they have a finished edge on the inside
Oh, yeah.
face. They stitch their interfacing to the facing and then fold it so it's finished there, which also gives you a neater finish on the inside, but I prefer to have a nicer finish on the outside and not care about the inside. I do it the quickest way there is. Get it over with. Just sew it
Well,
quick.
if you look at your ready wear, they do the same thing. They just serge that edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I took every class I could take with Janet Prey, because she's all about like sewing faster and ready to wear finishes, and she had some stuff on Craftsy, and I think you can do some stuff with her on her Islander Sewing website. But all of her things are just quicker, easier, faster. Things wash better because it's not all like coming apart. You're not always like fighting with that facing, because a lot of times they just want you to tack it or hand stitch it.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to hand stitch through rayon challis and not have it show. On a wool or a boucle or something with volume, you could do that, but on lightweight thin fabrics, you can't do a nice. There's no way to just catch the right threads without it being picky and showing.
Yeah.
So
That's beautiful, though.
Wonderful.
thank
Mhm.
you.
And
I
it
really
does
like
right
it.
over the head. You just slip it on.
It
Nothing.
just goes over your head. It has no darts. It has a little bit of shaping in a couple of the pieces on the front, but like you could totally go up. Like I'm a B cup. I mean, a C or a D could still wear this thing without the darts. It's got so much ease in the front.
And nice and cool. Is it roasting down there too?
It will be hot this afternoon. We're in that like, it'll be close to 90 in the afternoon, and we have thunderstorms every afternoon. So it gets really humid. It's not so much the heat as it is the humidity.
Where are you located?
I'm near Raleigh in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Because we're going to be, we're cool today. We're only going to be 88 or 9.
Yeah. When we don't make it to 90, we think that's a nice day. That's a beautiful day in the summertime. If you're only in the high 80s and only 98% humidity, that's nice.
Yeah, I know.
But Dora, do you think you might want to shorten the shoulder so it stays more fit? I feel like your shoulder is a little bit on the down part.
It is. It's a little bit extended over here, but I don't think you could get it over your head. I don't think I could get it over my head and wear it if I bring that in at all, because you're just literally putting it over your head. And I have like wide shoulders and fat arms, so I need that to get into it. If I made it tighter, I wouldn't even be able to get into it. I'd rip my seams getting it over my head. So, and then I worked on this one. And it's over here. Let's see if we can get it.
Which,
Going wild with that stuff.
I
Yeah,
really like
I
it.
saw.
that's a nice combination.
I get so nervous about combining things like that, but you and Dara do a fabulous. You and Doreen.
How much fabric each piece has?
The biggest piece is like 5/8 of a yard. Oh wait, there's one on, I did C, 7/8 of a yard was the biggest one. So I mostly use scraps for this. I used leftovers from other things. This wouldn't be my first choice if I was going to go to the store and make this. No, but to make sure it fit. And it has this weird, I don't know if you can see it. The back kind of wraps around the front a little bit. The back and the front on the bottom, they're two different pieces. And on the illustration, it makes it look like it overlaps by like 6 inches or something. And I thought, I'm not going to like this. But in reality, it overlaps by like 1 inch.
Can you show the picture one more time? The front side?
The
Front side. Was it showing you?
I noticed that when I saw the pattern, but
like
now
on
that
this
we got
one,
it,
you can see like it barely overlaps, but I go by the line drawings more because sometimes they've, styled the clothes so that you can't see the way it goes together.
Mhm.
And on the line drawing, it looked really prominent, but in reality, it's not. So I like it better than I thought it would.
but when that little bit is going around like that, because I saw that in the pattern, does it make, when you're looking at it now, does it make a big design difference?
No, you can barely even tell. I use fabric
Okay.
with a pattern, so you can't really see it.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on, let me, if I put it down like this and turn it, so it's right here.
Oh, yeah, that's really nice.
It's like, it just,
But you can't see, yeah,
I mean,
okay,
I
there's
meant
no real,
my pattern going across. It would be
so it really doesn't make a big deal difference.
no.
Okay.
Very cute.
And then I started this one. This one's been in the pattern books for years. And I tried to make it about 5-6 years ago, maybe. And it totally kicked my butt. And it was a giant fail. And I shredded it with my shears and threw it away. But this time I'm making it, I've learned a lot since then. So instead of like slippy charmeuse or something, I'm making it out of challis again. And I'm using that same fabric I've used in this dress because I still had a bunch of it left. And it's gonna be like really bright, but those were the colors that went with the fabric I started with, so.
Bright colors looks good on you, Dora.
Yeah.
I think so. And I did the sleeve this morning and I'm gonna have to change the dart, but I'm not sure how to change it until I see how the neckline fits. It's got it, since it's a raglan, a lot of times a raglan in a woven will have a shoulder dart. And they're never right. They're
I
never
never saw
right.
a shoulder dart.
They do it and they see like it, you get a little like definite corner. Like you need to get that curve right. And I don't, until I put more of it together, I'm not sure how much, I'm not sure whether it's going to be like up here or is it going to be like down there. So I'm not sure how to change it. So I think I'm just going to base these and then mess with it later.
That's fun.
Once you put on with the entire neck, then you will know where that dot should be, and then you make that thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Right now it's wrong. I know it's wrong.
What pattern was it that has a shoulder dart?
Lots of raglan sleeve patterns have shoulder darts in knits and in wovens.
Oh, it's actually that one.
It's this one. And the sleeve is just a regular raglan. And you can see a little bit better on the back.
Yeah.
And to make a woven lay right in a raglan, you have to do you either have to seam it on the outside edge. So it's a 2-piece sleeve. If it's a 1-piece sleeve, they almost always have a dart. And sometimes you'll even find that on knit raglan sleeves. And I hate that. I'll open the pattern at the store and look at the instructions and see, does it have that? If not, if it does, I put it back. Because it's so hard to get that perfect. And
Have you ever done it? Have you ever achieved the perfect sleeve dart?
Oh yeah, I've messed with them a lot, but there's a lot of messing with. It's the same as a dart on the front of a dress. If it's not, if the apex is not in the right place, you'll get like a point, or it'll be weird.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's just my shoulders, but I don't have any luck with them.
You'll get volume where you don't have volume if it's in the wrong place. So then you have this like bubble, just like when you have a bubble on the front.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a nightmare for the new sewist.
Some people must luck out. It must be exactly in the right place. I don't know, but not for me.
Okay, let's go down and check in with Kim and see how she's doing.
I have sewed nothing.
I just like to hear you say that.
I didn't even come in my sewing room at all.
Oh, wow.
I did. I came in, I cut out the fabric, and
Okay.
I did go to Joann's.
Oh, she did stuff.
I did, but I didn't sew nothing.
I thought maybe you sat on the
I
floor.
bought some patterns. I
Oh,
bought
that's
that one, which I thought was really cute. It called for a
Hang on
woven.
one sec. Hold that there. I want
Yeah.
to see that bigger. Wow.
Oh, that's cute.
That is such a big thing right now
Darling.
with the layering of it.
It calls for a woven instead of a knit, which is what I would really liked. So I got that. And then I got this because I loved the pants.
Huge.
Was there a McCall pattern sale this weekend?
Yes.
Joann's?
Uh-huh. Then I got this because I think Suzette had this pattern.
I think I have that one too, Kim.
And I'd been looking at this for a while, but I really liked that.
You.
Yeah.
And then I saw a girl make this on the UK, and it was so cute. And I thought, and I've got a couple blouses like this, and I thought, okay, I really like this.
That's a fun color. What's the name of that collar?
It's kind of a mint color.
Oh, the collar. What's the
name?
Call that?
It's a Pandora. It's a Pandora collar, or what does he call it? Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Peter
Your
Pan.
oversized Peter Pan collar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's what I did. And then I've been looking at magazines because I get overdrive with my public library. So I had a Russian magazine, Russian Berta magazine. I'm looking at a Singapore magazine. I got an Australian magazine on my tablet. I got all these magazines. I got a couple of UK magazines that I'm looking at. So it's like, okay, that's what I did.
There's sewing magazine?
There are fashion magazines and some sewing magazines. So yeah. So they have like over 3,000 magazines that you can look at free. And so I just pull them up and look at them.
I love magazines.
What's the site that lets you do that?
It's called Overdrive app, and I pulled it up off of the Play Store, and you can pull it up through your public library.
Good tip.
Overdrive app.
Are these I'm sorry, are they all fashion?
No, they're anything you can imagine. I mean, men's magazines. I mean,
But
anything.
are you able to get a lot of fashion magazines out of it?
Yeah, I mean, I get my Sew News. I can get my Sew News magazine from there
For free.
for free. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's anything that your public library subscribes to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna see if we get that. I use the Hoopla app to get my books and music and movies for free with the library, but I'm gonna ask them if they have Overdrive because I love magazines.
Yeah. So that's what I did. So I need to really sew, but it hasn't happened yet. So,
It will. Okay, let me take away your spotlight. And let's see who's there. How about you, Faye?
Here, yes. I had yesterday planned that I was going to sew a bag in the morning and garment in the afternoon, the blouse I'm working on. So I was experimenting with this silly bag again to test that the formula really works. This was the 10-inch one that I showed you before. There's its big brother at 12 inch.
Oh,
That's cute.
And I used a 4-inch wide strip and
Okay.
ears.
that's cool.
And it obviously works on any size.
Okay, so
My-
can we get the measurements for that giant one? What were
This
the?
one is a 12-inch circle,
Okay.
and that means an 18-inch rectangle, and you can make it whatever width you like. I went with 4 inches, so it was 18 by 4, and the strip was 13 by 4.
What do you mean by the strip?
Oh,
What part's the
This
strip?
piece here,
Zipper?
the
Okay.
zipper strip.
Zipper.
How big was your zipper?
Well, I have a whole stack of them. It has to be, if you're using a 13-inch strip and you want a little bit more, I would go with a 16, 18-inch zipper.
Okay.
And so anyway, in the morning I sat down, in about 2.5 hours I made this. And then I had lunch, took a shower, and I said, well, now we'll start the other one. Finally took a shower. So my niece said, would you like to go out for Chinese food tonight? So then I had to put clothes on and makeup, and all that. Bummer. And I didn't get any more sewing. So I'll maybe work on that today. And I got inspired by Dara. I'm thinking maybe my mixed media will be what I wasn't thinking. But anyway, I don't know if you've heard of Madam Sew. It's online.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a sale and she had zippers. I got 18-inch with a wide purse zipper, 44 pieces for $19.99.
Wow.
What is this? Just a site that like
And Madam Sew.
Yeah, but this what is a site? Is it just a place to buy things?
Oh, she also has blogs and all that, but they're 18 inches and they're the 5 or 6 millimeter
Mm-hmm.
zippers, so they're good for purses and stuff too. And
What's the brand, Faye? Does it have a brand stamp on it?
I don't know, it's probably China.
Like,
Just a second. Did I bring my glasses in here? 1 second. Oh, wait a minute, I got a magnifying glass.
Yeah, you might see it on the zipper pull, some initial.
Yeah, none. It's probably a knockoff brand from China. But they work well. They're
yeah.
heavy duty, closed in,
Nice.
but they're not YLIs or any of that. They're just zippers. So I still have to think about my mixed media. I'm going to a different store today, and Dara inspired me to maybe do something else.
A little crazy.
Buying fabrics.
Yeah.
I'd love to be in a place where they had a whole batch of rayons, and you could, because rayon is nice. It drapes. So you can get beautiful cottons, but they are not figure flattering. They stick out.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where I am.
All right, that's a good spot to be. And you got your curls back.
Oh, well, the stuff that was using, what do you call it? Flat iron.
Flat iron.
She did it. Plus, like 35 years in the business and knows what she's doing. I wasn't in the mood to learn how to use a flat iron the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my hair.
It looks good.
I blew it out because it's even, the curl's a little bit reduced, but it's still there.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It looks like you did curl it.
No, I straightened it.
Lucky you, Faye.
So you never know what I'll be wearing when I get online. So. Depends on the mood I'm in.
Oh, our church opened up this weekend for the first time since COVID, and so we've been doing virtual. And so when people saw me, the first thing they said is, "I didn't think you were so tall." How would you have any idea how tall I am? You've only seen my head.
What did you say you were? 5'8" or 10 or?
5'8", yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm 4'9".
That's what we can look forward to when we go out into the real world, right? People are going to remark on our height or our whatever. I don't know what else they might say, but they're always surprised by that. Okay. Do any of you know who Amy Butler is, the fabric designer? I got to meet her a few years back, and that's what I said to her when I met her. I had no idea you were that tall. She's really tall. Okay, let's see. How about you, Lynn?
Oh,
Usha, are you trying to show something? Were you holding something up? Oh, I heard somebody say Usha. Okay, go ahead, Lynn.
well, I finished my muslin for the sundress for the mixed media, but I had an appointment this morning. I didn't have time to go put it on. So it's upstairs, but it's finished except for the hem. So I'm real happy about that.
Good. What did
So
you
now,
do on the shoulders with it? Did you add hardware or?
well, I haven't done anything. It's just the muslin. So I'm going to make the one that I'm going to do different. So I just did this to see if it would fit. So it fits pretty good. So now I'm going to cut out the one that I think I'm going to put little buttons down the front and then a little something on the shoulders. I've got maybe 3 bags of trim. So I have a lot of options, but this was just to make sure the thing would fit and I wanted to cut it out.
That's
So that was good. And I found this paper that I bought from our sewing shop. And you had asked me a lot. We talked about this a long time ago, so I left it out. And I guess it's when Dara was, no, it wasn't Dara. It was Doreen was having trouble with your sewing machine, and it's called Stitch in the Ditch Stabilizer.
Oh.
So you'd asked what this was, and it's just, you put it under the feed dogs. I think if you don't have that one needle plate, or if your feed dogs are kind of rough, I got a new, what is that, Janome sewing machine. And I tried to sew some knits on it when I first brought it home, and the little guide underneath was kind of snagging the knits. So I took it back and they made an adjustment, but it's still, I think it'd be good. Oh, sorry. I think it'd be good for leather or other things, but for knits it wasn't so good. But then I guess if you use this paper under it, you could probably sew your lighter fabric. So I've got a ton of this stuff. I don't know how long I've had it. But we talked about when we went to these little groups, we would use the toilet seat covers in the restrooms at the hotel, and this is
Oh,
kind of like
that's
this.
funny.
You remember that? Oh, so now I don't have to go to a hotel and find a toilet seat protector.
No.
So
Were you all so bold you would just carry them out, or would you fold them up and put them in your pocket?
we just grabbed them and brought them to the sewing machine because we'd have the meeting room where we'd be sewing, and we just go to the restroom and grab a couple and share them, and it always worked really well.
Yeah. So that paper, you have to tear it off though, right? Like it's
Oh
not
yeah.
something you leave in place. You go back and tear it off.
Yeah, and I've used it. I never thought about using it for stitching in the ditch. I've always had a lot of trouble with that. Faye does it fabulously. But I always have trouble staying in the ditch. And I think, well, next time, like this one, I was wondering when I made it if I stitched in the ditch, but I don't think I did. It's so hard to see the fabric so busy. I think I just serged the neckline on and it stayed fine. And I pressed it and I didn't have a problem. But there's always challenges and there's always solutions. So
I did it the easy way. I had Cynthia sell me the passport.
yes,
The
yeah, your
passport,
sewing machine.
and that handles rayon and stuff, and knits beautifully.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good machine.
So with
So
the dress, you're happy? You like the fit?
I am. The fit's pretty good. I'm really surprised, but now I'm kind of questioning which fabric I was going to use. I had the seersucker, and I was going to do that because it's so summer looking, and then little white pearl buttons or white on the shoulders. That would have been cute. But the one I made, the muslin, is a, oh, here it is because I'm still working. It's it's a cotton knit,
Mhm.
and the seersucker doesn't stretch at all. So now I'm having second thoughts about maybe changing fabrics. I have a black and white fabric. Oh, where is it? Right here. I've been trying to get rid of. And it would make a great sundress because it's absorbent for all the sweat.
That's beautiful.
Is
So
that
I think it's a cotton knit, yeah. It's
you made
fairly,
the muslin out of knitlin?
I did. Well, yeah, I wanted to make sure it fit, but then I didn't realize that the dress I wanted to make was going to be the seersucker, which is
Different.
not knit. So I think I may end up using this with some black trim or white trim because that other one fits fine, but it's not going to fit fine in cotton seersucker. It's going to only fit fine in the same type of fabric. So I was reading today about fabric selection on Millie Sews, and she's got some really great articles. She also has a list of places where to buy fabric it's fairly current. So I was reading about that, and I thought, okay, it's not going to work good in a woven. I've got to, because it fits in a knit, I'll have to make the next one in a knit.
Mhm.
So we're getting closer. We're just not there.
And then how might you embellish that one then will you still try to do mixed media with that?
Yeah, I think so because I can do, this is the pattern. So I can do something, there's like a little, what is that piece? On the sleeves, you leave a raw edge and then there's a little insert here. So that could be something different.
Mhm.
And then I can put something down the center front. But I raised the neckline probably about 4 inches.
That's really sweet.
So I don't know. And I haven't hemmed it because I just cut it and it's a knit and it fits fine and it looks fine. And I thought, well, maybe I won't even maybe I'll just leave it the way it is after I wash it the first time. And it doesn't matter, it was the practice one.
Yeah.
So, but the next one I think I'll make a little bit longer because if I wanted to do a hem on this, I want to do a full inch. I don't want a little sneaky hem.
Mhm.
So I'm getting there.
Yay, Lynn. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, let's see where we are here. Yeah, switch you guys back. Doreen. Look at that jacket. Oh my gosh.
Well, okay, I'm on.
You're
Uh,
on.
Yeah, I spent some time on this weekend just because I wanted to get this thing done. It's not done yet, but it's coming along. For anybody who cares, who doesn't know what this is based off of this guy, just so you guys know. So it's just basically elongating it a little bit. I put pockets in it because you need to. I like the back of it.
Yeah, I like it.
So I was questioning, but I don't know. This is where I stopped at last night. Whether to have a belt around it or not. And I don't know if it needs it. I may not be able to because I've used up just about everything of the fabric. So I've got pieces of it left. So I can't do it out of the fabric itself. But so that's what I'm kind of questioning right now, is whether to put a belt around it or not. But outside of that, I just have to do the basic, the finishing of it.
It's so beautiful, Doreen. I love everything about it.
So I like it on because it's just, I put it on, I was ready to take my shirt off and I've tried it on. I went, no, this is for having your shirt on, having your clothes on and just sticking it over when it's just a cooler day out. But we are hitting in we've got like a huge string of heat days going on, really, really long. We're getting into danger zone with heat. I mean, we're really getting dry around here because every day is 90. Yesterday was like 90, close to 99 most of the day. So it was really, really hot. So that little project, I can't find, I was looking around this morning for the other piece, but remember this guy that's gonna have the washer and dryer and
with the Coke?
With the Coke. I am trying to see, I've been trying to see if there's really any difference at all, and there should be. But I just don't, I'd say minimal softness, but there is a slightly better hang.
How long
Do
did
you
you
remember what
leave it
the
in the
fabric
Coke?
content was?
This is stuff that's been in my stash for a very long time.
Mhm.
So no, but there's nothing that says anything but cotton in here because it's very wrinkly. I was trying to think if there was maybe even linen in here, but I just don't think so. I think it's just, and the other piece I went up and down the washroom a couple of times to see if I could find its match, but I can't. I don't
How
see
long
it.
did you, Doreen, how long did you leave it in the Coke?
Okay, I did it 2 times. One time I left it in there for just like maybe a couple of hours, and then I washed it and dried it, and it just went, this isn't doing anything. So, Saturday night, I left it in there all night and into the morning. So it was plenty of time. Plenty of time. And this one I actually put in with a bunch of stuff, so it really got washed and dried. And that's where I can't find. I had a load of stuff, and I can't find its matching piece. But I'm like, this does not. It's supposed to feel. I would think it would feel a difference, a real significant difference. And now that I picked it up again, I would say it's just, it's hanging a little bit better, so it may have more drapeability to it. I think it's safe. I don't see my patterns. I wasn't working on this at all this weekend. Pattern might be out with my other stuff that I'm working on, but I may still give this a shot. I still may give it a try. It's going to be the bottom. Yeah, this would have been the bottom, the ruffly part. So there really isn't going to be that it's only going to be like, this much going to go into the ruffle. So it won't be that much. So I might still give it a try. If it doesn't look like it's too complicated, to try it out. So, what I did, the other thing that I was thinking of is what I haven't ever done for this guy. I've never done belt loops where you're using the D-rings. That's all I know that is called is D-rings. I've never used these things. So I've never used them before. Anybody else used that to make a belt? The D-rings?
I've used it on an apron top. When you do the apron around the
I'm wondering if you've sewn with it, actually used it when
You're
sewing.
talking so you can pull it, right?
Yes, so you can go in and out and pull it through. Yeah.
So loop the material through both of them, and they'll just function just like that. Make sense?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I need to do that with this or not.
Well, when you get it finished, try it on and
that's what I
a
thought.
regular belt and see if you like it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just give it a shot, try it without it and see what I like. Yeah. That's where I'm at with that.
And if
Well,
you cut your fabric wider than your D-ring, Doreen, like the other end, it'll kind of flare out and be pretty. Your belt, like it.
Are you saying to have the fabric wider than the D-ring?
Yeah, at the
Okay.
point where you attach the D-rings, you're gonna have to fold it over, so it fits through. But
Yeah.
leave the other end, right? It'll be wider and then it kind of fans out.
I
And
see that.
yeah, it'd be
That might be cute.
really pretty for that because then you're not stuck with like a 1-inch belt.
Mm-hmm. I looked for them, but I at Walmart, because I was doing this later on yesterday when I was working on it. So I just went over to Walmart because that's only about 5 minutes from me. They only had 1-inch ones and I wanted them a little bit wider than that. So I'm gonna make a trip to Joann's before too long. Yeah, I decided it wasn't extreme rush because I can finish this and like Faye was just saying, wear it, see what I think.
It's beautiful.
But I was at Walmart and the one thing that's going on, and this is no big news to anybody, when it's hotter than heck outside, when you go into a store, you freeze because the AC is so hot. So I am about to make a couple of very quick, I got this pattern yesterday at Walmart because it was just quick and easy to buy. So I'm gonna do this and this. I'm gonna make both of these really quick. And just so I have something to put on. So
Are you gonna run out of hangers?
why would you ask that?
Because you got so many tops. I'm running out of hangers and I can't even keep up with your sewing.
No, I got hangers, got lots of hangers. I actually don't make that many tops. I'm not having a problem with that. So, well, realize what I did whenever it was a half a year ago or something, when we were doing that wardrobe overhaul, I went through my closet and I got rid of a lot of stuff because I realized I just wasn't wearing a lot. So my closet is not full like it used to be. So I like some summer tops like these. I'm already wearing out the ones I'm wearing them all right now. So I'm going to, oh shoot, I don't have that pattern, but don't know where the pattern is, but I'm about to make two simple, easy. Oh, it's so cute too. I love it. But I'm about to make summer tops out of this and this. Because I haven't ever used these up. They've been in my stash forever. Oh, you guys should see my sewing room downstairs. I took pictures of it because Dave wanted a before and after.
You already wrapped it all?
No. We have all of the bolt things. They're right in the middle area where there isn't too much stuff. So I got all those stashed right on the one side. And then on the couches, there's piles of fabric because Dave, we're doing this little by little and step by step, because what he did last night is he got the shelves that I had downstairs. He was easily able to make it so that the first shelf was already deep enough so I can put the carton in there vertically.
Mhm.
So he moved the other shelf down. So there's 2 shelves where all the fabric is out. So my couches I got 2 couches in the family room downstairs. So they're pile high with fabric that I took out because he knows I will get really, really mad if he touches anything and, like he can do. So, because I've got everything folded and it's fairly nicely done. So I literally took the stacks and put them out on the couches. So it's like a tornado hit the downstairs, but I took pictures of it. So kind of having fun with that. No, it's going to be, I did like 2 of them last night. I folded 2 of them and just put them up. So I did 2 of them. So I'll do like that, do 2 or 3, whatever, a day until it's done. But they got to get done because it's hard to find anything down there. It's kind of a mess. So.
And if you can't find your fabric, then you'll have to go and buy more. Are you okay?
I would have to sneak them in.
That's so funny.
Well, because he's never noticed before.
Yeah, you'll never be the first person to sneak them in.
The husband working from home is a real problem for fabric shopping.
Yeah.
Well, especially if I do something online. Dara, if I do it online, the stuff I bought like, 4 pieces of fabric a little while back. And I did it to 2 of them, 2 places I bought fabric from. And he literally went, hump with the fabric. He goes, how much fabric are you buying, woman?
And my husband started working from home. He was like working in the office and he changed jobs. And since the beginning of May, now he's working at home. It's like, I have to be quiet with the sewing machine sometimes. I hate it. Please go back to the office.
He said if it's like when I used to work myself, when I would get up, I would do this often when I had a couple glasses of wine and just couldn't stay awake on Friday nights. And so when I'd be in my sewing room, the sleeping room or the bedroom is kind of right up. And he told me one time, you do realize that I can hear you when you're sewing. So I felt really embarrassed. I went, so what? I'm gonna go, if I want to go down because I would go down at like 2 a.m. if I woke up again, because if I was kind of stressed out from work, I would really wake up again and say, screw it, I'm gonna go down the sewing room. I'll sew for a couple hours. So he could hear it then, but what he has never said anything about hearing it when he's in the office, because the office is like 1 room over. That would be horrible, Dara.
It's horrible. It's horrible. The other thing that it doesn't sound so bad is I can't vacuum during the day.
Oh.
I'm used to like vacuuming like 1 or 2 rooms a day, so then I can get through the whole house in a week or so. And now it's like I can only vacuum on the weekends or at night.
Oh God. Well, doesn't he close his door?
We have one of those central vacs and you can hear it.
Yes, I have.
You can hear it.
Yeah, my sewing room is attached, by my husband's in each office, and he just closed the doors. So I know I was, even with my headphone, I know that.
He's in that room?
Yeah, he's in the room over there where the doors are, by the water, and I'm like more in the middle of the house.
But he can't hear you?
He can hear me. He can really hear my 10 thread when that sucker's embroidering. Oh, yeah. But I just carry on. And he closes the door.
Dara is being a nice little wife. She's being nice.
Well, he's doing engineering stuff. Like he wants
he's focusing.
Yes, he's focusing. So it's a problem. And we thought he was going to go back, like when they were just going to like open up when the governor said you can go back.
Yeah.
This company is telling him his job will not be coming back into the office anytime soon.
So you need to relocate him into a different room away from him.
He's on the other side of the house from me.
But he's
upstairs on one side and he's downstairs on the other side. And then we have a basement. I want to put him in the basement.
Does he agree to that?
He doesn't want to go in the basement.
Is it a nice basement? A good sewing area away from him?
I could conceivably put my sewing stuff down there, but first it needs new carpet and like it's.
Fix it up for yourself.
And now it's beat.
Fix it up for yourself and make a luxury sewing room down there.
Ooh, luxury
you might have to if he's going to be around for a long.
We thought it was just going to be from like May to July, and now it's going to be indefinite. It's indefinite. There's no end date, and it's
scary.
I'm not happy about it. but
I've
whatever.
learned to hate that word since COVID, that indefinite. I'm like,
Mhm.
no, nothing is indefinite.
But it's our long, long time.
Yeah.
So I realized that if he hasn't complained about that, but he is hotter because this is upstairs where he's at.
Mhm.
And he has to now, I noticed that I was going, what is all this noise up here with? And it turns out that he's got more fans because it's so heat rises and he's a little hotter down there. So the basement is, I mean, it's not a basement except there's a couple of rooms that are very not carpeted, but I mean, we got a nice carpet. He could be down there, no problem. I mean, your husband might want to fix it up for himself because it's cooler down there.
I've tried multiple
you
times
tried.
to move him down in the basement, and it's like walkout. You know, it's like got windows. It's
Oh,
my son's bedroom used to be down there. It's got bathroom. It's got everything.
Oh.
It's
Down
gonna
you
make
go.
a good sewing room when you fix it up.
I could do that, but it would. I moved my
That's-
sewing room from one bedroom to another. That was like so
that's a lot
traumatic.
of work.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my god,
I've
it's
done
so
that.
much work. So much
And
work.
then you think it's in the same place it was when it was in the other room and you go looking for it and it's not there, but it was there for 20 years. What do you?
Yeah.
It was a lot of work, and I don't know.
Do you have your fabric in more than one room?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Just 3 rooms.
I love it.
Just 3, that's it. It's not a problem.
Just 3 because there's a walk-in closet in here, and it's not very organized, and I could do a better job with it. Like I could put all the fabric in here if I really wanted to. But I have a huge laundry room. My laundry room's like 15 feet long, and I've got cabinets in there. So some of those cabinets have fabric in them.
Wow. Oh.
And then I got another bedroom, like this one. There's like a buddy bedroom to this one, and that there's just some limited fabric in there.
I know what that's like.
Yeah.
I call mine the sewing cat house because I live alone. So it's all sewing and cats.
The whole place.
I call that other bedroom the quilt annex. It's got some quilting fabrics in there.
Perfect. Okay, I think the only person we haven't heard from is Miss Usha out in the garden.
Usha, how come we haven't heard from you? My
I've been
gosh.
on a couple of calls last week. Yeah, I don't know.
What have you been up to, Usha?
I'm off today because this week is knowing your son better week.
Is he visiting?
Yeah,
Oh, that's wonderful. Good, good, good.
yeah, but I'm on call too, so we'll see how it goes.
I hope
So
you-
Have you been sewing much at all?
Very little. 2 weeks ago, I think I made one dress. Or a
Okay.
week ago. I
Oh.
tried. I went to Hobby Lobby a month ago and got some cork fabric from there, but that was not a very good quality. I saw that it is very thin. I don't want to use it on a real good bags, so I made a pouch with it. But when I'm making the pouch, I want to experiment something, so I did the bobbin work with it. So I rolled two variegated threads into the bobbin and made
Oh,
those lines.
Oh, that's fun, Usha.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
oh, I like it.
I do too.
And
So-
it just went in your sewing machine fine? Your sewing machine didn't care?
It
Yeah,
goes in
it-
a bobbin, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. The top thread is the regular one, but the bottom one is little thicker, and I added two strings of it. You can't see it because they merged together and made it like one thread.
Yeah.
Cool.
So when
And,
you're putting the 2 strings on the bobbin, Usha, did you wrap them around each other or you just at
No.
the same time?
I just filled the bobbin at the same time with the 2 reels, 2 threads, you know,
Wow.
wrapping it with the machine itself. I didn't do the hand wrapping it.
Huh.
And I really extended this the stitch length to 3.5, I guess. If you see it here, I don't know. So you see some blue and red.
Mm-hmm.
So those are two strings actually. You know, you see that
That's
there.
cool.
Yeah. So
I don't,
I
could you put that up again, please? So what are you saying? Is that, I'm sorry, did you say that was 2 threads?
in the bobbin.
Okay. Oh, in the bobbin. Okay. And
Yeah.
wow.
So when I'm quilting, this side is the bottom, and on the wrong side is on my top. So the bottom gets the bobbin thread.
Okay.
I like that. I have that bobbin work on our schedule for Thursday.
No,
just
we
to
talked
say.
about it a couple of weeks ago. Then when I got this one, I wanted to give a try. And that's where I cut this one and did try. I like it, but I don't like this cork fabric. It's not a good quality.
Oh, that's cork too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is cork. It's not cotton.
Even more
Um,
fun.
Yeah, so that's all I did. And I am not, maybe one blanket I might need going to make it before my son leaves so I can send with him. But other than that, we are just, you know, walking around, cooking something together, walk together, or watch TV together.
Yeah.
That's all happening, nothing else.
How long do you have them for?
Until Monday, next Monday.
Oh, good. It's just the beginning.
Yeah, he came on Friday.
Oh, perfect. That's great. Well, enjoy every single second.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we got to talk to everybody. Yes?
How about you? You already done before I come in, Andrea?
I didn't sew this weekend. I was busy volunteering all weekend. It was our first Sunday back at church, so it was just great to see everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I was so
How is Timber doing?
He's getting huge. Yeah, I'll have to bring him in one time and show you guys. He's 22 pounds now. That was
That's
fast.
my cat. That's
Yeah.
my
A dog or a cat?
It's a dog.
Dog.
Yeah. Yeah, he's growing really fast.
What kind is he, Andrea?
He's a golden retriever.
Oh,
Oh,
I
he's gonna
love
be big.
Goldens.
Yeah, he's gonna be, I think he's gonna be like 100 pounds because his front paws are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Does your husband hunt?
No.
I thought they're hunter
I'm
dogs.
kind of just giggling at the thought of that.
Well, my husband wouldn't touch it either, though.
Our neighbors do though. Yeah, no, I can't even imagine him hunting. Oh gosh.
I got a question for, I just saw the pattern. Has anyone ever, this is the one I just got out of Walmart. Has anyone ever seen this one from McCall's?
It's pretty. I haven't.
This is the one I'm gonna make for my top because I've never seen this out of McCall's.
That's cute, Doreen.
What is that number?
Oh, it's actually called L9457. I just never seen it. When I looked, I went, this would be a great one to make right freaking now.
And it just need only 1 yard?
Sorry, I had to have my glasses to see. I can't.
It says on the pattern 1 yard.
Yeah, I mean, oh, sorry, 2 yards.
Oh.
It's a 2-yarder. Yeah, 2 yards.
Oh, 2 yards.
2 yards.
I have
It says
my
right there, 2 yards. Yeah, it's 2 yards. I just went, this would be so easy right now to just quickly make. So, yep. So you'll see that, guys, real quick. And yes, I have enough hangers.
And you can buy more if you run out.
I can buy more. Not a problem.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll see some of you tomorrow for our mixed media. Have a good
All
one.
right. Bye-bye.